Good afternoon and welcome back to Queen's Crochet, South Carolina. I'm your host, Bridget. I'm coming to you today on October the 31st. Happy Halloween to everybody. We are currently under a tornado advisory, so I doubt that the children will be out trick-or-treating, which is very disappointing since I bought candy this afternoon so that I could see all their little costumes. I just love watching the kids go around the neighborhood in all their little costumes, and the little ones, and even the bigger kids. I think it's quite a joy to see them out and looking so cute. Let's see, today we're going to start with who I've been watching, and the people that I've been watching, kind of binge watching and catching up completely on their channels and stuff like that this week. After I catch up on everybody, I stay current on them, but I only binge watch one at a time. The first is Erica over at Froggy Day Crochet. I have really enjoyed what her channel has to offer. You should maybe think about checking her out. She's a wonderful lady. And then there's Shelly at the String Stretching Studio. Again, extremely wonderful, very talented lady. And I love how, pretty much her husband was picking at her, calling what she was doing string stretching, and she turned that into her channel name. I think that's amazing. And then this one, I would probably say it wrong, but Vero. Veronica over at Vero's Crochet, and again, very talented lady and beautiful little kids. Then there's Jane over at Scraptastic Yarns. Excuse me. I've enjoyed what her channel has to offer. Her bags are very beautiful. Sorry about that. My girls are playing down on the floor. And then there's also been Cindy at Cindy Hearts Crochet. I've enjoyed her Vlogtober this month. And then there's Shelly, Sassy Stitches. Again, very talented lady. Her doilies are amazingly beautiful, and she has inspired me to venture out into doilies once my Christmas crochet is done for the year. And then there's Dana and Dooley at Dana's Wonderlust Crochet. Dooley is so cute, and Dana's work is also very beautiful. And the fact that she can keep up with it while out there in that truck, that's amazing. Very strong woman. And last but certainly not least is Derek at Derek's Knitwick Strong, I believe. He's only had a few videos. He was lucky enough to win one of Bago Day Crochet's giveaways, and that inspired him to start making some videos, and he's doing a wonderful job. So if you don't know who any of these people are, they will all be listed in the comment or in the description box down below, so that you can go out and check out each and every one of these and decide who you would like to subscribe to next. Let's see, next we will get into what have I been crocheting. Well, I've got a lot of the same thing to show you over and over again, so I won't hold them up for too long. The motorcycle club that I belong to is having a gift exchange in December, and I have decided, since we are new in the club and don't really know any one particular person enough to gift them, I have decided to make canned koozies and stocking hats for each and every one of the members that attends the December meeting. I have not gotten the hats started. However, I have gotten 25 of 32 can coolers made, or can koozies made. These are no pattern. They are all the same. I just started crocheting. This is what I came up with. I liked it, so I kept going and made all of them the same, excuse me. I will open this one up so you can see. Fits a can real nicely, comes up 3/4 of the way on most cans. Just big enough to, you know, keep your hand on there. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too long on each one. I figured y'all don't want to see each and every single one that I've done. Now I'm doing, of course, there are 17 men and 15 women in the club that I am in. So I'm making to fit accordingly. I'm going to make 20 of each just to make sure, because there are members that don't come often, but every once in a while they will surprise you and pop in, and I wouldn't want to be short. I figured anything that's left afterwards, maybe I could do a giveaway with them or something like that, or add them into a giveaway. Once we hit 200, I have already decided that there will be a giveaway coming. All of these were made with peaches and cream cotton in various colors. I just grabbed in the box, and if I could stick with one color, I did. If I was running short, then I mixed the colors up. The puppy is on hyperdrive out there. I did a combination of single crochet and half double crochets, 1 row of each once I made the base. If you're interested and you want to know exactly how I did it, I would be more than happy to explain it to you. Just leave me a comment down below. And last but not least, and then I have one here that I can show you. You've probably seen this. I got this a couple weeks ago. I showed you that I had gotten it, and it was on clearance. So I whipped up that little hat. And I also did a single crochet man's beanie in cotton fair. I can't show you that, however, the king is wearing it today to work. And then, let's see, also I have been making, what are they called, shawl pins. I found some pins when I went shopping to find some more pieces to make for stitch markers, and I wanted a shawl pin, and I found that pin and decided I could make my own. I wasn't enthused with the ones that they had at the store. I've also been making stitch markers. Hopefully that will focus. That is a Buddha head for the bottom of the stitch marker. I've got quite a few of these, so I won't show them too awful long. But I just found some stuff at Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby that I thought was really pretty, and decided to make some stitch markers with them. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with all these stitch markers I have been making. I know my giveaway at 200 subscribers will be 4 stitch markers and possibly a little something else. But we will see when we get to 200, which we're edging closer and closer every day. Oh, sorry, got that turned around. It's a little flower. I thought they were cute. Another little flower. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you can see these. They're nothing spectacular, I don't know, but I thought they were cute, and they will do what they need to do. And they were a lot of fun to make. A few more to show you. Sorry, the keys on that one's backwards again. There we go. hopefully you can see these fairly decent. I swear we're getting closer to the end. My fingers have been busy. And then I'll tell you about my adventure to the dark side, as Miss Madonna Ballard would say. I have been watching Ross for quite some time now. In fact, he was the very first podcaster or vlogger, or whatever you want to say, that I ever watched. And Ross is a knitter, which I'm sure most of you know. If you've ever, I'm sure a lot of you know who he is. Very, very talented man. And I love his hat, the Ross beanie. Well, I don't knit. So how am I supposed to have one of his hats? I got thinking to myself, why don't I see if I can try to knit? And now we'll get into acquisitions and I will show you what I got. I bought Learn to Knit. Last night, after I got done making the king's hat, so that he could have it today for work, I sat down and I watched a video on YouTube, and I practiced and practiced and practiced the long tail cast on until I was very, very quick at it. And then I started with the knit stitch, and I was able to get 3 rows completed after dropping stitches and not knowing how to recover. So pulling it all out, casting back on, so on and so on. I wasn't trying to make anything in particular. I just figured I better learn how to do the knit stitch, and I think I also will have to learn to purl, because his ribbing is a knit to purl to ribbing for 4 to 4.5 inches. I've learned this much by listening to him. So that being said, I also got this set because I wasn't trying to spend too much money, being that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. But I figured if I'm going to do a hat, I probably will have to have circular knitting needles. So, yes, that was interesting. My hands hurt by the end of the night, but I did okay, I think, for my first time ever trying. I will keep going after I get some more can koozies made and the hats that I need to make. Also, I bought 3 of these little cakes, the amigurumi Red Heart. They are a superfine #1, and it calls for a 2.25 millimeter crochet hook or a 2.25 knitting needle. Wash on warm, tumble dry, do not iron, and I don't know what that other one means. It's 100% acrylic, 239 yards or 219 meters, 3.5 ounces. Let's see, the color on this one is Mermaid. All the same specs for this one, and it's Angry Birds. They were on clearance for $2.97. I figured even if I don't make those amigurumis, I can make something pretty darn cute with them. And I also got this one, which they're calling Elephants. I signed up for Knit Crate last night. Have a Yarn with Charlie. In her group, she posted a, if you signed up, you got your first box for $5. That's a pretty cool deal. I figured let me try it out and see what I think. And I ordered a little bit of yarn from Michael's. I got a couple of the Meandering Minis and one hank of the Lion brand hand-dyed yarn, which will all be coming in probably in the next 3 or 4 days, and I will get on and do an unboxing with that. Also, while I was out, I got Crochet World. It's got some really nice patterns in it I thought that I would like to do, and I thought the article on Jonah was very interesting. That young man is an extremely talented youngster. I'm so happy that he also helps to get other children involved in crochet. Also, I went to Ollie's today. At Ollie's, they had skeins of Bernat Brights in quite a few different colors for $1.99. I didn't buy any of those because I haven't been really using a lot of larger yarns lately. I started out and that's what my favorite was, but lately I've been going towards the smaller and smaller yarns. But I did find a 3-pack of books that I've got for $5.99. The first was Crochet Tips and Tricks. Just little, things to help you with different crochet projects. The second one is Crochet Projects. It's got some pretty cute little projects in here, some bags that I thought would be nice to use. You couldn't look through the books prior to purchasing. They were all in a saran wrap, but I thought this was real cute, this little owl. I thought that would be kind of fun to make. And they had a turtle that looked like it would be fun. The only book that you could actually see was on the top, and it's Crochet Baby Gifts. And I thought those booties were really cute, and the little hanger there, I thought that could look really nice in my craft room when I get to my new home. Hopefully something will be happening with this fairly soon. I'm sure it will. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello once again. If you liked what you've seen, maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. If you want to hit the like button, that would be fabulous. Tell your friends about me. I would love it. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, I would be very happy to hear from you. And I will see you next time. Until then, happy crocheting. Bye.